Hello, this week we're going to be talking about one of my favorite topics, which is mindful and intuitive eating. All right, let's hop right into this training. Mindful eating means paying attention to the experience, feelings, and sensations you have around eating. Practices like eating slowly and eating up until 80% full are a part of mindful eating. Okay, so instead of focusing on eating certain types of amounts or of food, mindful eating teaches you how to regulate your food intake by noticing how your body and mind feel when you eat. All right, so intuitive eating is a similar system, but it rejects the diet messaging and culture. All right, so intuitive eating wasn't originally intended to achieve a specific body composition goal, but rather to improve your overall relationship with food. It's important to note that both approaches involve learning how to tell whether you're hungry or not, know when you've had enough, and be at ease with food. Okay, so let's look into why would we use mindful and intuitive eating. All right, these approaches foster a healthy relationship with food. By practicing mindful and intuitive eating, you can improve your ability to self regulate. All right, so over time, you'll remove the training wheels of external guides such as calorie counting, macro counting, and tracking hand portions, and enjoy a more flexible and freedom based approach while staying on track with your goal to make this nutrition thing more sustainable. All right, so mastering these self regulatory skills has also been shown to strengthen self efficacy, the belief you can reach your goals. All right, so this can work wonders for your confidence, motivation, and self assuredness in pursuing your health goals. And it's really pretty valuable for everyday life too. So the principles can be applied anytime, anywhere, which is why I love this method. No matter what food options are available, you can always eat slowly and mindfully. Understanding what it feels like to be hungry, satiated, full, and or overstuffed is a lifelong skill. All right, so these methods give you practice. Okay, and practice, as cliche as it is, makes perfect. You learn that hunger isn't an emergency. All right, so when you feel hungry, it's common to panic and want to eat whatever you see. But when you start paying attention to your hunger cues, you learn that you're absolutely going to feel hungry sometimes. All right. And you discover that that's okay and it's totally fine. Nothing bad will happen if you don't eat immediately. All right. So you might even find the feeling passes. Okay. Or that you actually aren't that hungry at all. It could be you were craving food to help you cope with some type of pain, shame, guilt, or stress. Okay. A large percent of our clients say emotional eating is their number one nutritional challenge. And so you are not alone if you deal with this as well. All right. So you might also realize you are, in fact, really hungry, right? But by understanding that hunger isn't an emergency, you'll have the time and space to make more thoughtful food choices. All right. So our clients consistently report that one of the most powerful things they learn in our coaching program is this mindful and intuitive eating. Okay. So who is it for? Anyone whose main goal is to improve their relationship with food. These are folks who don't have weight or body composition related goals, at least not right now. Instead, they just want to feel more at peace with their food choices. And if you do have a weight loss goal, this is still a great place to start. All right. So, people using other food monitoring methods is another um, type of person that this method's for. Maybe you're someone who has tried counting before, whether it be macro tracking, calorie counting, or maybe even some weight loss programs, and are just fed up with the nagging frustrations that these methods tend to bring. Um, However, when you combine mindful or intuitive eating with a method such as tracking hand portions, as we will talk about next week, um, or calories or macros, it's the best of both worlds. Okay, so now these things don't have to be an end all be all, but they can be helpful. Okay, so you get an external guidelines to help you become more aware and make better choices at the end of the day. All right, and you learn to better self regulate your intake by paying attention to how food makes you feel. Okay, so I would highly encourage you um, just to be mindful over a few meals this week. Just take your time with it. Notice how you're feeling. Notice why you chose to eat at that time, and notice the different flavors that this food will bring you. Okay, so that's mindful and intuitive eating. Next week, we'll chat about how we can use our hand portion guide to make this, again, simple and sustainable. All right, take it easy.